أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله.
On a crowded Friday, the old and the young come together to answer the call to prayer. In the evenings, families greet each other and children play together. Scholars share their priceless knowledge with those who seek it. By day, the center is transformed into a place of learning. Over the weekend, ICI opens its doors to those in search of the truth, to answer questions about what it means to live in peaceful submission to the will of our Creator. Yet behind every face lies a unique story, invisible yet special and worth sharing. Some stories may be long and full of wisdom. Some have yet to unfold. Our stories may be varied, like the many fragrances in a garden, but in every book, one chapter reads the same. That chapter belongs to the Islamic Center of Irving. It all began as a dream 25 years ago in a small rented home in East Irving, and with just under $4,000 in the bank.
Myself personally, I actually was born and raised here in the Dallas area. Just down 360, Arlington is where I was born and raised. I lived my whole life out here. So from childhood, I actually remember, the Irving area kind of growing and starting to become populated with more and more Muslims. And I still remember the early musallas, the apartment complex, the shopping centers, and subhanAllah, I mean, the community has just expanded exponentially. And mashallah, today this has become like a major center with people moving here from even all over the country, mashallah.
By the mercy of Allah, the Most Exalted, ICI today is a beautiful landmark in Irving. Spread over 13 acres, the 36,000 square foot facility can accommodate a congregation of 2,500 and is home to over 500 students from 18 months to 18 years of age who attend the premier Islamic School of Irving. The center has active dawah and civic engagement teams that constantly seek to engage with and make a difference in the surrounding Irving community. To date, more than 350 people have embraced Islam at ICI.
The real Islam with the seekers of his truth need to be much more vocal. If more people were exposed to what we were exposed to today, I think relations between Muslims and non-Muslims would be much more productive, let's say.
The sisters and youth committees have played vital roles in making sure the entire Muslim community is engaged in advancing the mission of the Islamic Center of Irving.
First-class job, so thank you.
I am always so happy when I come over to the mosque to visit my friends, and I know that they will continue to grow in our community. And as they have grown and built their mosque, which is one of the best in the United States, they've continued to grow and become a vibrant part of our community. They've joined our committees and boards and served in many ways. They've come together with other churches to work with particular political items or whatever the agenda of the day. Basically, they're good neighbors, and they've been very good for our city.
An important aspect in the success of the Irving community is that there is always something for everyone to do. Young or old, one can be sure that not a week goes by without there being a reason to meet or greet one another.
Alhamdulillah, I've been over here for about a decade. I've been with many different teachers, many different administrations, and alhamdulillah, they taught me a very good, they established a very sound fundamental ground basis for Islam that I've used ever since I have gone on to on my career path. Alhamdulillah, I go to SMU right now.
I grew up in Plano, but this is one of the places that I visit very often, and I just, mashallah, love the community here and what Imam Zia and all the board and everyone in Irving has done with this masjid. It's just beautiful, mashallah.
Irving Masjid that really has something that no other masjid in the country has. It has a family aspect. This is something that isn't anywhere, and anyone outside of Irving would tell you that you have something special, and so hold on to it.
ICI is located within easy reach of the DFW International Airport and is very accessible by major highways from all corners of the Dallas-Fort Worth metro area. It is an ideal stopping place for all gatherings.
فقد أكرمني الله عز وجل في هذا اليوم المبارك يوم الأحد 9 من شهر فبراير 2014 بزيارة المركز الإسلامي بإيرفينغ في ولاية تكساس، وقد والله سرني ما رأيت، وما كنت أظن أني أرى ما رأيت في أمريكا. يعني كنت أظن أنني سآتي إلى مصليات أو إلى مساجد صغيرة، ولكن أن أرى عمل بهذا التنظيم بهذا الجهد، يعني لم أرى، يعني أنا زرت أوروبا بس ما رأيت مثل ما رأيت اليوم بالتنظيم المسجد والمركز والسكن الذي بجوار المركز بهذه الطريقة. يعني سبحان الله في إبداع، في تفكير للمستقبل، في تفكير لبعيد، في يعني حرص على إنشاء مجتمع مسلم متكامل، المسجد والسكن والمدرسة معايا في تكامل عجيب.
This can be the ideal community, the role model community, if you will, for all other communities in the United States, walillah alhamd. And you can see the movement of people towards this direction, people coming from all over the country to be a part of this beautiful community, alhamdulillah. I'm proud to be a part of it. My daughter goes to the school.
Established in 1996, the Islamic School of Irving shares the same humble origins as ICI, beginning with one student and one teacher. Over the years, it has grown in many ways: the number of students, course offerings, student achievements, and quality of services. Its graduates have been accepted into and garnered scholarships from top local universities.
As I look back on my life and all of my experiences, both personal and professional, I realized that Allah was preparing me for this role that I'm serving now as principal of ISI, and I feel very blessed every day to have been provided this opportunity.
The top-notch Irving Quranic School has produced close to 30 hufaz and has made a name for itself in far corners of the world.
هارون عبدي من أمريكا، والذي جاءنا من ولاية تكساس، يشاركنا للمرة الثانية في تيجان النور، وبهمته العالية وصل إلى المرحلة الختامية. هارون حافظ لكتاب الله وهو غير ناطق باللغة العربية.
Families across America seek out a place where they can come to realize their own American dream, a place to grow, to learn and to prosper, spiritually and socially. For many Muslims, Irving is such a place, and it's no surprise that today hundreds of families live within walkable distance of the center. Keeping pace with growth of this magnitude is a daunting challenge, but one that the ICI community has been pursuing diligently for the past few years. The expansion project will add another 52,000 square feet of space to the facility, including a multi-purpose hall with indoor recreational space, 16 new classrooms, and much-needed office space, all at a total estimated cost of about $6 million. By the grace of Allah, the first phase, costing $3.8 million and involving the building's shell and the partial finish-out of the multi-purpose hall, is well underway and is expected to be complete by March of 2014.
Inshallah, with this expansion, ICI will be able to take a step forward as the minaret in the West.
The project that we have ahead of us the community center. I think that's going to bring a lot of energy, especially for the youth that can use it to get together and do special programs. It's going to be a unique feature in the community because adults will want to use it for their types of sports or their types of get-togethers. You know, youth will want to use it for doing youth activities. There'll be special events in there that we will invite speakers for. So I think sometimes having a facility that you can really utilize in a multifaceted function really helps.
It is an ambitious project which hopes to place ICI in a very special league and offers the potential to greatly enhance the breadth of services that ICI has to offer. It was realized that diversification of revenue is crucial if we are to sustain and manage a facility of this size. With this in mind, ICI established the Endowment Fund and is currently pursuing the construction of a commercial retail building in the near future.
If you can see in my background, you have a huge facility behind me. On my right-hand side, you will see the existing structure, and on my left-hand side, you will see our expansion. The existing structure is 36,000 square feet, and the expansion is a further 56,000 square feet, which is being expanded. We want you to donate and get the reward.
If you care about your future, take steps now.
Find your way to ICI
and preserve this future we hold dear.
We love ICI. I love ICI.
We love ICI.
I love ICI.
Our stories may be many, yet we are drawn by a common dream, a common vision, a vision for our community, its future generations, and the people around us, of devotion and service to all, one that transcends time and leads us into the future. This is our story.
وصحبه